Hi, this is Tony from Something Spoiled with a new segment today called Hidden Gems. For this segment, we're going to be focusing on the 2002 movie City of God.
Now, no Novocaine, it dulls the senses.
City of God is a South American drama from 2002 that explores what it's like to live in one of the world's most violent places, the town of City of God, which is right outside of Rio de Janeiro. This movie is directed by Fernando Morales, written by Braulio Montalbani, and starring a cast of almost all amateur actors. Many of them are actually locals living in the slums themselves at the time of filming. This movie follows our four main characters, Buscape, Little Zay, Benny, and Knockout Ned, as they grow up throughout the 1960s and into the 1970s. At the same time, the village of City God slowly evolves into a modern city that's caught in the middle of a terrifying gang war. City God's biggest strength is actually its neutrality. In another director's hands, the story of drugs and gang war will be portrayed as either an edgy crime drama or a tragic morality tale. In Morales' hands, the film is entirely neutral, never condoning or condemning the violence, simply just showing that the violence is a part of their day-to-day life. This movie is absolutely beautiful to look at. Cinematographer Cesar Chalron employs a large arsenal of camera tricks to keep the audience invested in the story. Everything from split screen, slow motion, sped up film, and dramatically different color palettes to show the different time periods between the 1960s and 1970s. The cast of almost 200 amateurs was a risky choice that ultimately pays off by giving the film a sense of authenticity. Many of the dialogue scenes in the film were actually improvised on set by the cast to actually feel more authentic to how they would respond to the situation. Alejandro Rodriguez, who plays Rocket, is fantastic to watch, as is Leandro Firmino, who plays the terrifying gangster Little Zay. City of God is an emotionally intense roller coaster of a ride that, unfortunately, after some Oscar buzz in 2002, kind of fell away. I feel that this film is an incredibly unique and honest portrayal of life in a violent world that shouldn't be missed by anybody. Film buffs, average film goers, anybody. I believe that the film buffs will enjoy the nonlinear narrative structure, the beautiful color palettes, and the fantastic camera work. I think the average viewer is going to really enjoy the characters of the story. They're really well fleshed out. They feel real to me, honestly. Especially Buscape, who just felt like an honest teenager just trying to live in this world that he exists in that just happens to be incredibly violent. Even Little Zay, who is this power-crazy sociopath, is still relatable in some way, shape, and form. You can see he is lonely. His only friend in the entire movie that consistently stays around him is Benny. Everybody else is actually there for money or power or something along those lines, or just outright fear him. And again, that is a really good example why Benny is such a fantastic character. He acts as a moral compass in a story. Instead of saying, this is completely wrong, he basically just stops Little Zay from doing the worst things he possibly could that will have the biggest repercussions. So to summarize, City of God is a very, very unique film. In anybody else's hands, this crime story would be some kind of edgy, Scarface type story. In Morales' hand, it's simply just a way of life being shown in a very neutral way. This neutrality, combined with the rich, vibrant characters and the beautiful cinematography, just adds to this fantastic piece of film that this actually is. You'll never see a movie like this. You'll never hear a story as crazy as this. You just have to see it to believe it. City of God is currently available on Amazon Prime. If you like what you see, subscribe below and be spoiled. We have a segment coming up next, which is going to be called Side by Side. Hope you check it out. I'd also like to thank Diego Santa Cruz for his actually help with the enunciation of Portuguese. And I'm out.